Hello grade 5. How are you all? Welcome back to your ELGA class. Okay. So I hope you all learned previous portions and you done your exams well. Okay. So some children they took what out of 10, 8, 7, 7 and off. So you should try hard to take. You have to study well to take 10 out of 10 full mark. Okay children? Okay. So today we are going to learn a new topic. Okay. So first we are going to learn hard and soft letter sound. Okay. Then we are going to learn a poem. Okay. Poem. It's not poem, poem. Okay children? Shall we start? Okay. All of you take your ELGA book. ELGA. Yes. So previous class, that means from the beginning, from our first class, we learned what? First we learned, take page number 6. 6. So first class we learned hard C and soft C, right? What sound? K sound and C sound, right? Is that no? Hard C, K sound, soft C, C sound, right? So castle, city, cement, yeah? Okay. So then paragraph also we learned based on this hard K sound and soft C sound. Okay. Then we learn about our Dr. Radhakrishnan, right? Yes. So perfect humor we learn. In that lesson we learn what? Learn a lesson. What lesson you learn from the story? What message you learn from the story? What? Can anybody say? Yeah, this British general, he cracked a joke on Dr. Radhakrishnan that God loved, yes, British people more, that's why they are in white color, and God don't like us more than them, that's why we are in dark color, yeah. And at last what happened? Yes, Radhakrishnan make them understand that God created everybody equal by a story. Okay, yeah. So vocabulary words we learn from that lesson. Then action define people. Action define people. In that we learn, yes, about Swami Vivekananda. Yes, in that also there is a good message that about humanity and yeah, everybody is equal. There is no difference between people with that what? Caste, religion and creed, right? Yeah. Then next we learn that yes, concept time we learn, right? In that concept time, how to enhance a paragraph. Okay children, next we are going to move to our next topic, that is poem. Okay. Yeah. Before that, I want to ask you something based on this topic. Okay. Yeah. So, we all know that some freedom fighters who worked hard to get freedom for us. Right? Yeah. So, you all know that Mahatma Gandhi is there, a father of our nation. Then, Dr. Ambedkar. Then, can you say some freedom fighters name? Try. Yeah, Jawaharlal Nehru. Then anybody? Subhash Chandra Bose. Very good. Then Bhagat Singh. Yeah, they are our freedom fighters. Okay. So do you know some women freedom fighters? Lot of women are there. They also tried the same thing to get what? Freedom for us, right? Yeah. Can you say? Can you name them? Any 2 or 3 is enough. Women freedom fighters. It is not woman. It is not women. It is women. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So men and women. Okay. Women. Men. Can you name some women freedom fighters? Can you say women freedom fighters? Yeah, Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai, right? Yeah, then Annie Besant. Then Aruna Asaf Ali. Then Kamala Nehru. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. Sarojini Naidu. Yeah, they are some women freedom fighters. Okay, some women freedom fighters. So, they can't fight for our fight with Britishers or fight with some others, right? Violence. Mostly women, they won't appreciate what? Appreciate, or women, they won't encourage violence. Yeah. So how they how they show their anchor, how they show their anchor towards the other opponents. Do you know? Through their writings. Okay. So one of that is today we are going to learn today. Okay, children? Yeah. So today we are going to learn about a poetess Sarojini Naidu. Okay, you all know about Sarojini Naidu, I think. Yeah? Nightingale of India. Is that no? Yeah. What? Because of her poems only she got the name that Nightingale of India. Okay. Sarojini Naidu. Yes, children? Yeah. All of you take your book at page number 19. Page number 19. Yeah. In the bazaars of Hyderabad, right? In the bazaars of Hyderabad. Okay. Yeah. So this poem, it was written by, you all know, Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India, and this poem is written during the British charge in India. Okay, you all know that first our India, it was under control of Britishers, right? Yeah. Now we have our own democratic country, right? Our own country. India is our country. But years past, what? India is under the control of Britishers. India was ruled by Britishers. Yeah. So what are the rules and regulations they order? We should follow it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. At that time, all the social activists were urging everybody to boycott British stuffs. Okay, so you all know that if it is if our India is under the control of Britishers, means what are the things they were selling or what are the rules they were ordering, we should follow it. Their stuffs only we have to buy. Stuffs means product. Their things. Okay, stuffs, products, things. Okay, so their products only we have to buy. Okay, so in this time, all the social activists were urging or activists were asking people to boycott British products. Okay, you should not buy British products, and instead they have to buy what? Indian products. Okay, yeah. Indian products which is there in Indian market. Okay, so Sarojini Naidu, she thought that what? Through writing the poems, poems might help people to know that they can what? Instead of buying British products, they can buy Indian products, traditional market products. Okay, so what are there available? They can buy it. Now we are buying that Chinese products, right? Yes or no? Everything which is around you, everything, that is what? Made by China only. Okay, so what months before our Narendra Modi sir, he ordered that some what not products, some apps from Play Store we have to what uninstall that apps, right? So why? Because we are what totally affected by China. Yes or no? Yeah, that's why he ordered such thing. Yes or no? Yeah. So like the same before what independence, Britishers their rule is very tough for us. Yeah, we can't follow all their orders. They were treating us like what? Like they are servants. Some rules they which we can't accept, they will order some rules and that we should follow. That's why these our Indians, they joined together, they united together and asked people to what abolish or people to what buy Indian traditional products from market. Okay, so that's the same. Now we are following that what Chinese things we should avoid. Okay, yeah. So in this poem, what she is trying to say, or she is describing about the picture of bazaar. What do you mean by bazaar? Bazaar is nothing but market. Okay, bazaar is nothing but a market. Okay, so you must have seen some markets, right? These are no huge markets, malls. Yeah, then what are the things you saw there? What are the things they displayed there? Yeah, can you say some? Yeah, that's all we can see in the market or malls, right? So here she is describing what are the things we can see in Hyderabad market. What are the stuffs you can buy from Hyderabad bazaar? Okay, children? Yeah. So in the bazaar you must have seen that lot of different colors of dresses. Yeah, in that side, right side, different colors of flower shop is there. Yeah, yes. What next to that flower shop, somebody is selling some sweets. Yeah, bakery is there. Then next to them, jewelry shop is there. Is that no? Then sweets being made in bakeries. Yeah, yes, these are the things we can see in our markets, right? Yeah, here you are going to see what are the things you can buy from Hyderabad bazaar. Okay, shall we go for a shopping together? Yeah, yes, let's go. Okay, so listen. This poem is written by Sarojini Naidu and illustrator is Craig D. Penna. Okay, yeah. Sarojini Naidu was known as the Nightingale of India. Okay, Nightingale of India because of her poems only. Okay, yeah. She was born and raised in Hyderabad. That's why she wrote a poem about Hyderabad bazaar. She is well known about that Hyderabad bazaar. You well know about your area market, your area bazaars, your area malls, right? Yeah. Next, Sarojini Naidu is trying to show the lively market of Hyderabad. Okay, Hyderabad lively market. When we read this poem, it will take you to Hyderabad market. Okay, so the clear picture she has given in this poem. Okay, to show lively market of Hyderabad. in the poem we can see conversation between the customer and the seller. Okay, so this poem is full and full about conversation. Conversation means, yeah, conversation between customer and a seller. Okay, two people were talking. That is what conversation mean. Okay, so here conversation between whom and whom? Customer and the seller. Who is the customer and who is the seller? Buyer and seller. Okay, customer means the buyer, seller or who sells the product. Okay, in the poem she is asking questions to show different things that are sold in the market. Okay, so in this poem she is asking lot of questions to the seller. She is the customer. Okay, and she is asking lot of questions to the seller that to show different things that are sold in that market. Okay, so she will ask about what are the products they were selling and its details she will ask. Okay, so let's go. Shall we read the first stanza? Yeah. What do you sell, OA merchants? So look at this picture before. See, look at this picture. Two pictures are given. So yeah, lot of people are there in shops. Knife shop is there, then mirror shop is there, right? Yeah, next to them sweet shop is there. Then what is this? Chessboard. Flower shop is there, chessboard is there, chess, maybe game shop, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so these are about the bazaar. Okay, first I will read the three stanza, then I will explain it. Okay children, follow me. Yeah, page number 90. First stanza we are going to learn. Okay, what do you sell, OA merchants? Richly your wares are displayed. Turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple brocade, mirrors with panels of amber, daggers with handles of jade. So here she is asking to a merchant. What is the meaning of merchant? Merchant. 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 What is the meaning of merchant? Merchant is a person who buys and sells goods. Okay, buys and sells goods, things. Okay, so here they have given in your meaning, merchant, a person who buys and sells goods. We went to the rice merchant to buy some rice. Okay, merchant means the person who buys and sells goods, things, products. Okay, yeah. So she is asking to merchant, what do you sell, OA merchant? What do you mean OA? OA is nothing but there's we used to, what, a style of calling someone. Okay, a style of calling someone, that is OA, array. Okay, these are style of calling someone. Okay, so what do you sell, OA merchant? What do you sell, merchant? She is asking. Okay, what he is replying, what is there in his shop? Richly your wares are displayed. Okay, richly your wares are displayed. What do we wear? Jewels maybe. Yeah, silver, gold, metal, things. Okay, are displayed. You all know that. Just imagine our market. When we go to the market, before asking them, we can understand that this product is selling in this shop. How? Because they are well, what we can say, best product, they will be displayed at the front of the shop. Yes or no? Just imagine the dress shop. The best quality, best design dresses are displayed in front of that textiles. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. If it is sweet shop means what they will do? Cakes, then cookies. What is best in that shop? They will be displaying before that shop. Yes or no? Just think. Flower shop, before that beautiful flowers, what in front of that shop beautiful flowers are displayed. Is that no? Yeah, so that's why when she asked, "Oh, a merchant, what are you selling?" and what he replied, "Richly your wares are displayed in front of my shop." Okay, turbans of crimson and silver. So turbans of crimson and silver. Turban, what is a turban? Turban, best example I can say about this turban is our, what we can say? Do you know Manmohan Singh? Yeah? Former Prime Minister, right? Yeah, he used to wear turbans on his head. Turban. Talappa. Yeah, it is turban. Look at this picture. A person who is near to that knife shop with a green color dress. He is wearing what? Red color turban on his head. Look at this picture carefully. This is turban. Okay. Yeah. Turban of crimson and silver. Crimson and silver means, crimson means it's a rich deep red color. That means maroon color. Okay. Crimson and silver color turbans. That means what? Turbans of crimson and silver. Okay. So rich deep red color and silver color turbans are there in my shop. Okay. Next. Tunics of purple brocade. What do you mean by brocade? Look at your meaning. A soft cloth stitched with a raised pattern using gold and silver thread. Okay, so tunics of purple brocade. Brocade means a soft cloth stitched with a raised pattern using gold and silver thread. Using gold and silver thread borders will be given in a dress, in a cloth. Okay, you understand? Brocade is nothing but, don't confuse, a lot of things are given in your book. Don't confuse. In a soft cloth they will be giving borders for using gold and silver thread. That's all. Okay. Queens or beautiful brocades. Okay. It is not queen. Okay. Lot of children, lot of students, they use Queen as queen. It is not queen, it is queen. Okay. Queen. Understand? So, queens or beautiful brocades. Yeah? Now you understand what does brocade mean? Brocade means nothing but what? Soft cloth stitched with a raised pattern using gold and silver thread. Okay, see, borders will be in a soft cloth. Borders will be given in gold and silver thread. That's all. Okay. So tunics of purple brocade. Okay. So tunics means nothing but frock, sleeveless frock. Okay. So this is half sleeve, but these tunics are sleeveless. Okay, sleeveless frocks, gowns. Okay, long gowns. Sleeveless frocks are called tunics. With tunics of purple brocade. Okay, tunics of purple brocade, fabric cloth. Okay, a lot of varieties of clothes are there. No, silk is there, cotton is there, synthetic cloth is there. Yeah, yeah, a lot of cloths are there. In that, this is tunics of purple brocade. Okay, in a fabric cloth. That means a soft cloth. In that soft cloth tunics, that means sleeveless frocks. In that gold, using gold and silver thread borders are given. That's all. Okay. Yeah, don't confuse. Mirrors with panels of amber. Mirrors with panels of amber. Look at this picture. Mirror shop is here, right? Yeah. In this, mirrors with panels of amber. So, look at this picture. This is a mirror. Yeah. This is a mirror. In this mirror, what? This plastic borders are given, right? Plastic borders. This plastic borders are made up of, these panels are made up of amber. That's all. Look at this picture. Look at this mirror. In this mirror, blue borders are given, right? In this blue borders, his shop, he has given panels of ambers. Okay, ambers is nothing but wood. Okay, yellow or brownish color wood. That borders will be given with the varieties of what? Borders will be given, yeah, with the wood and yellow and brownish color they will be painted, designed in that. Okay, so the mirrors are made up of what? Mirrors with the panels of amber. Okay, panels, that panels. I just now I show that blue color borders, right? That is panel. Okay, that is made of amber. Amber means nothing but wood with the yellow and brownish color designs they will be given. Daggers with the handles of jade. What do you mean by dagger? Dagger is a short knife. Okay, dagger is a short knife, sharp knife with the handles of jade. Okay, so look at this. This is a knife. Okay, knife and a sharp knife. But daggers are not like this. Daggers, both sides sharp will be there. Okay, here one side will be sharp and the other side will be normal. Okay, not sharp, it is not sharp, it is very normal. Okay, so one side it is sharp in this knife, but daggers are both side sharp. Okay, both side sharp knife is dagger. Okay, and its handle, see, this handle is made up of what? Plastic, right? Yeah, but the daggers handles are made up of jade. Okay, what does jade mean? Jade is a tough green colored gemstone. Okay, it's a precious stone, gemstone. Okay, we have some stones, emerald, ruby, some stones are there, no? Yeah, so like that, this jade is also one of the stones, and in this dagger handle they will be placing that jade stone. Okay, it's a tough green colored gemstone. Okay, so this dagger handle is made up of, this is made up of plastic. Okay, but that daggers which is there in Hyderabad Bazaar, this dagger handle is made up of what? Made up of jade. Okay, jade is nothing but what? Jade is tough green colored gemstone. Okay, so daggers are both sides sharp small knife. Okay, understand? Yeah. So again, once I will repeat it. Okay, what do you sell, OA merchants? Sir, what do you sell, OA merchants? Richly your wares are displayed. Turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple brocade, mirrors of panels of amber, daggers with handles of jade. Okay, so what do you sell, OA merchant? Hey merchant, what do you sell in your shop? So what he replied? Richly your wares. Okay, richly your wares are displayed in front of my shop. Okay, turbans of crimson and silver. So turbans of crimson and silver. So shawls or dresses with the crimson and silver color borders. Okay, tunics means sleeveless gown. Okay, tunics of purple brocade. Okay, so what? It's a cloth and soft cloth, and its border is with what color? Gold and silver color. Silver threads. Okay, gold and silver threads. It's a tunics. What? Tunics of purple brocade. Okay. Then mirrors. The panels. Mirrors of panels. Amber. Okay. Mirrors with panels of amber. So mirror, its border, that amber, this blue color thing. Okay. This blue color thing. This is with what? This is made up of amber, that is wood. Wood, yellow or brownish colored borders are given. Okay. And daggers with the handles of jade. Okay. Dagger is a short knife. Okay. Sharp knife. Both sides sharp. Okay. Both sides sharp knife is dagger, and its handles are made up of jade. Okay, handles are made up of tough green color gemstone. Okay, children, understood? I hope you all understand this, right? Okay, this is your memory poem. So first stanza you are going to learn. Okay, yeah, first stanza, it is very easy. Yes or no? What do you sell, Mr. Merchant? And what he replied? Richly your wares are displayed, and turbans of crimson and what? Yeah, silver. Crimson. Crimson means it's a maroon color. Okay. And silver. Next, tunics, frocks, tunics with what? Tunics of purple brocade, mirrors with panels of amber, then daggers with the handles of jades. That's all. Okay. Yeah. So next two stanzas we are going to learn in our next class. Okay. So first shop, she went to the first shop which is there, and she asked a lot of questions, and she got the correct reply. Yes or no? Yeah. So these are all about your today's class. Okay. So study well, learn well, and your exam, your assessment, you are going to write this first paragraph. Sorry, first stanza. So this first stanza you should memorize it and write it well. Okay? Yeah? Okay, children. So thank you. See you in next class. Bye.